Hey everyone, welcome back to Synapse. I'm Ahana, and today we're going to be talking about music therapy, including what it is, why it matters, and how it can affect your body, mind, and well being. All kinds of therapy are important. Just like when you get your teeth checked every year, because cavities won't just fix themselves, your mental health also needs regular checkups. Our mind affects everything, from our lifestyle to our diet, our exercise, even how much we scroll through Instagram or TikTok. Music therapy is a special kind of therapy. It's really creative, it's approachable, and unlike some other therapy methods, it doesn't require, just lying on a couch while your therapist stares thoughtfully into the void like they just solved world hunger. I'm especially excited to introduce our guest today, Taulan Mehmetvi. Taulan is a jazz guitarist from Kosovo who performed all over the world, from iconic venues like the Blue Note and Birdland in New York to festivals across Europe and beyond. Mentored by renowned guitarist Armand Zefari, he's collaborated with legendary artists including Peter Bernstein, Ingrid Jensen, and his albums blend jazz harmony with Balkan rhythms. With degrees in jazz from the New School and SUNY Purchase, he brings not only incredible musicianship but also a deep understanding of music's emotional and therapeutic power. Today, he's going to be joining us to share his thoughts and insight into how music can heal and connect us.
Thank you, Ahana. Thank you for having me.
Before we dive into music therapy, can you tell me a little bit more about your background and what inspired your journey in music?
I grew up in Kosovo. I was surrounded by a mix of traditional Balkan music and also Western music like rock and pop and different styles of music. Three of my brothers, they love music. They are all older than me, so I always had a guitar and drums at home. So my first guitar actually was this old beat up instrument of my brother. And later, my other brother, who lived in London, he bought me my first electric guitar. So at first, I didn't think about music as a career. It was just something that made sense to me emotionally. But over time, I realized music was more than sound; it was communication.
Yeah.
So, but then studying in New York opened my eyes to how deeply music connects people from totally different cultures. Like me and you connected, and we are from different continents, right?
Yeah.
So that connection, that language beyond words, is what really drew me in.
That's really nice. Yeah. How would you say your experiences performing, around the world influenced your approach and mindset to music therapy?
Traveling and performing around the world taught me that music hits people differently depending on their background, but the emotional side is universal. I played in places where the audience didn't speak any of my languages, like Albanian or English, but still understood each other through the sound. So I would say the foundation of music therapy is like, communication without language. Whether if it's like kids with autism or an elderly person with dementia or someone struggling with anxiety, music bypasses barriers. You can feel the connection and empathy through rhythm and sound, something words, very often fail to do.
It's really nice. And just, one last question. Do you think that you would need to be a musician in order to benefit from music therapy?
No, I don't think so at all. Not at all. In fact, most of the people who do music therapy, they're not musicians, because musicians are already doing the therapy automatically. They're creating sounds all day, right? So you don't have to. Well, if you do music therapy, you don't have to know any scales or chords or musical knowledge. You just need curiosity. So music therapy is about participation, not performance. So you can tap a rhythm, hum, or even just emotionally,
Yeah.
to what you hear. Sometimes silence or breath becomes part of the session of a music therapy session. We all humans have a sense of rhythm. Our heartbeat is our drummer, right? It just keeps working whether we like it or not. Our breathing, our walking. So music therapy just helps you tune into that and express it safely. So you don't have to be a musician, and the goal isn't perfection. It is only connection.
Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Ahana. Thank you for having me. Have a
Yes.
beautiful day.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
So, how does music therapy work for everyone else tuning in? It's more than just listening to a playlist that makes you feel slightly less like throwing your laptop out the window. Music therapy engages multiple parts of your brain at once, like your memory, your attention, creativity, and emotion. It stimulates the hippocampus, that helps with memory. It's useful for people with dementia or traumatic brain injuries. It can help train concentration, which is great for anyone whose attention span currently resembles a caffeinated squirrel. Songwriting or rhythm exercises can also encourage creative thinking and planning, which strengthens your skills beyond only music. Personally, even a short 20-second riff on my guitar or bass can calm me down. Music provides a safe space to feel alive, and sometimes just, less grumpy. You don't need to even be a musician in order for music therapy to work. No one is expecting you to perform like you're headlining Coachella. You don't even need to have rhythm. You can just tap a drum like a confused octopus, and it's still gonna count. Music therapy is about engaging, expressing yourself, and connecting with a community that does not judge you for being a little bit offbeat. Research backs this up. The American Music Therapy Association calls it evidence-based practice that improves communication, motor skills, emotional expression, and overall quality of life. And Frontiers in Psychology also shows that structured music therapy can enhance awareness and cognition, even in children with severe neurological disorders. Music therapy works on multiple levels: cognitive, emotional, social. It even strengthens neural pathways that provides an emotional outlet and builds community. Plus, it's super enjoyable. Unlike, kale smoothies, this is something you'll actually want to keep doing. And sometimes, it's just a really good excuse to make weird noises with instruments without anyone rolling their eyes. I once played a tiny riff on my bass while my dog judged me all the way from across the sofa. Not only did I feel calmer afterward, but I saw my dog nod in approval, which actually, in retrospect, might have just been wishful thinking. But anyway, whether you're stressed, curious about mental health, or you just need a creative outlet, music therapy is a powerful tool. For me, it's personal. It's a way to feel calmer, more focused, and most importantly, less likely to yell at my dog for knocking over my glass of water. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. If this episode resonated with you, check out the American Music Therapy Association on research in Frontiers in Psychology to learn more about the science behind music therapy. I'm Ahana, and this is the Synapse series. See you next time.